Enough lollyglogging around.
Stop lollyglogging.
That's prior to the show. That is a word that we've invented now. Is you're just sitting around lollyglogging.
Quit your lollyglogging.
Lollyglocking. It is when you're like, I'm not gonna shoot yet. I'm gonna wait around.
Lollyglogging.
Lollyglogging. I'm not sure. What is lollyglogging?
It's like lollygagging, but
Yeah.
Swedish.
Not to be convinced with lollyclogging, which is when you decide not to dance yet.
No.
Right? Because you're like, it's...
Hesitant
I don't know.
dancing.
We'll wait until later. It'll probably bother people if we clog right now. So
Lolly mopping is when you don't want to clean the house.
Let's see. What other ones are there? Lolly flopping would be when you're like not sure if you're gonna bet in poker.
Yeah.
Right? You're like, oh, am I in or not? I'm gonna lolly flop on this for just a little bit.
Lolly flopping.
Yeah, on the flop here. Looks like Nico and Ian and Nico and Melissa and Septic and Trey are here. We have many Nikos here today.
We're friends.
2 kittens are sleeping on me, but I made them get up so I could trivia. Oh,
Bow bows.
I think you've got it. I've got it. Your priorities all wrong. We appreciate it. Don't wrong. Let's see. It's a lollipop that's flavored with glog. There you go. That's fair.
Obviously.
I think is that a Klingon thing?
Maybe.
I think so. Maybe so. Smiles is here. Craig is here.
Oh, crap. We might actually have to do the show today.
Nice of you to join us, you 2 lolly wonkers.
Lolly wonkers.
We're making up words that start with lolly that are kind of like lollygagging, but different.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that one was, but I just made it up.
Lollywonking? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I know what lollywanking is. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Mordecai.
Mordecai is here as well.
You know it's a real pain in the ass?
Not anything I'm going to say on this show.
Ordering groceries through your Cedar Fastlane.
Yeah, that's terrible. Why?
Enormous pain in the ass.
What's so bad about it?
So I got through my enormous list of groceries because we haven't gone in almost a month. And I said, okay, I'm in the cart. And then I realized it wasn't subtracting my sale prices, but it specifically said those things were on sale in the cart. So I was like, okay, well, it's obviously just going to apply my Vic card number later.
Yeah.
And then I went through and was like, all right, leap of faith. Here we go. I'm in the right store. I'm at the right time. I've got all my stuff. Check out. And, I put my credit card number in and everything. And it spun 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 and it spun. And then it said server error. And I was like, motherfucker. So I'm looking at this page again. My card information's still there. And I was like, well, what if I just try again? And it said you can... you choose your store and then it tells you what the slots are. Like on Mondays, there's this many slots, and Tuesday, there's this many slots. Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll just go back to the store. It said I had no slots on any day in the store that I just tried to order from, which had lots and lots of slots. So I was like, well, that's annoying. But luckily, we have another Harris Teeter very close by. So I said, what if I go to that Harris Teeter? And I said, oh, yes, there's places, and also everything in your cart is available. And I was like, that's awesome. So I picked it, I transferred my order over there, and then I looked at it, and my cart was completely empty. So no wonder everything was available.
Oh.
But then just then, I got an email confirming my order from the first time I submitted it.
Interesting. Okay.
Just what in the hell?
Nika says, but we supply the questions, so it's not like you need to do much. This is Sunday,
not Saturday. Yeah. So you don't
Psychic Sunday anything today, not a submission Saturday. That will be next week. We will be doing the submission Saturday. Nika also says, I'm pre-drunk, so no drinking wheel, please. So that explains a lot. We've come full circle on that one.
Nico has mixed up the days. Well, Nico's pre-drunk, so
Yeah.
Nico's allowed to mix up the days.
You're allowed to mix
Today
up
is
days.
Psychic Sunday, where you pre-guess.
There you go. So, hoping the pockets of rain go away, though Jaws in a
Deluge.
A deluge might be fitting. Oh, yeah. Trey was telling me about this. So apparently a movie theater near us called the Alamo has set up a drive-through.
Oh.
Or a drive-in.
Drive-in.
So you can go and you can park and watch Jaws.
Oh.
On their drive-in. Yeah. Which is kind of cool.
Are they changing the movie from time to time, or is it just always Jaws forever?
Well, right now this is their soft opening,
Okay.
so they're just doing tonight. It is Jaws. I assume it'll be something else at some other time, and then at some point they'll take it away and never do it again. But
Never.
I thought that was kind of interesting. Yeah, the Alamo Draft House. But it's over in the one in Ashburn that's doing this. I don't know that the Arlington one is doing anything similar.
I have such an alarmingly comfortable car now. We should do that just so I can spend time in my car.
Yeah, there you go. So tonight and tomorrow you could go and watch a movie. But the Alamo
Jaws
has
tonight. Tomorrow's a
milkshakes.
different movie. Okay.
Yeah.
The Alamo has great milkshakes. They also have good popcorn because they'll give you real butter with it.
All right, things that we no longer eat. That
I
is
know.
the theme today. So, how many people do we have?
8.
8. Just a couple more that we need. We've got a few more minutes for people to roll in. That's good.
There's no alcohol in the popcorn. That is correct. Negro has a one-track mind today.
No alcohol. With alcohol in it. That's for the milkshakes.
Yes.
There's alcoholic milkshakes, which are not the kinds of milkshakes that I enjoy. I'll be honest. Yeah.
I used to when I was a kid. That was one of the first things. What? I know. What? There's a reason I don't drink anymore.
That sentence is not what was supposed to be said.
I understand. So my friend and I would sneak booze out of her parents' liquor cabinet and put it in milkshakes because we thought we were being cool.
I have to go to the job I quit tomorrow because I still need to go there until Friday. That's fine. Are you taking any time off in between your one job, your old job, and your new job?
Have
That's
you
what we need to
technically
know.
accepted your new job yet?
Yeah, I think you.
I thought she said she had 2 options.
Oh, I thought she said she took it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I did not do that. She
Okay.
did not accept a job yet.
No, I think she's saying didn't put a space.
Did
in
not
between
put space in between. Oh, you
Yeah.
did accept. Okay, got it.
accept.
Got it.
them. No space in between.
I'm
them.
there.
For the record, if you have the option to do it and you have the income safety to do it, giving yourself like a couple weeks off and for between jobs is pretty awesome.
My one of my security admins anyway, I would explain his job, but it doesn't really matter. His name is Omer. He's super lovely. He's taking 3 weeks off, and I'm like, oh god, he's taking 3 weeks off. But he's moving for 2 weeks, and then he's taking a week off because he's not an idiot.
Right, because he's been moving for 2 weeks.
Because he's just not do anything.
Ian would like Nico to drink boozy milkshakes for breakfast before going to work at the old place.
Yeah. Oh geez, me and my roommates tried making alcoholic milkshakes in college using Reese's Pieces. Worst mistake ever. The chocolate absorbed all the alcohol, so it was just melty ice cream and chunks of alcohol. They were god awful. I think ours were chocolate milkshakes with, I don't know, we just grabbed random bottles. One time it was scotch. That was not a good combination.
There's so much wrong with this sentence. First of all, we made making alcoholic milkshakes in college. Worst mistake ever. And it says melty ice cream and chunks of alcohol because the chocolate absorbed all the alcohol. But Reese's Pieces
Yeah,
don't
Reese's
have
Pieces
chocolate in
Don't
them.
have chocolate.
So that makes it even weirder. And then
Maybe he means pieces of Reese's. He doesn't really mean Reese's Pieces.
pieces of Reese's Pieces.
Maybe he just
Reese's Pieces?
smushed up Reese's.
Reese's cups. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, pieces of Reese's cups.
Pieces of Reese's.
Pieces of Reese's rather than Reese's Pieces. So, and I don't even understand how would chocolate absorb all of the alcohol?
Ew, alcoholic peanut butter.
I can't even.
Craig says he was pre-drunk, so he could be wrong about the candy.
You sure they weren't sponges? That was the
Ooh.
problem. That would soak up the alcohol and taste terrible.
If chocolate soaks up alcohol, that really explains the god awful taste of the alcoholic milkshakes I used to make. So,
Yeah, I don't know.
it's just throughout. We may have tipped the bottle a little hard. Whew.
Ian's milkshakes brings all the drunks to the yard, just so you know.
Yeah, probably.
Imagine the smell if you got it on the carpet, says Septic. Oh. Scotch was always good. There you go. So we're now discussing all of the values of boozy milkshakes.
Clyde's also makes boozy milkshakes.
That's true. Clyde's also makes boozy milkshakes. Does Jackson's?
No, it's Ted's Bulletin makes
Ted's
boozy
Bulletins.
milkshakes.
Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, there's a few places that now have the adult milkshake concept down.
Clyde's is tricky though because I think they're the ones I'm thinking of where they have like fancy names, and so you're like, you read the name and you're like, that sounds delicious. What's in that? And
I
it's
think
like
I will have one.
ice
of those.
cream and peanut butter and vodka,
Mhm.
and I'm like, God damn it!
You had me until the last bit. That's just a weird Venn diagram, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
The people who are like, I would like alcohol and a milkshake. Like that sliver in the middle, that is an odd one. That moment in time when you're like,
I would like dessert, but on fire.
mm-hmm. We know that that's a similar Venn diagram to people who want a milkshake and want coffee, and so they go to Starbucks and get a Frappuccino. And
Looking at you, Craig.
yeah. And then pretend like it's not a goddamn milkshake.
Yep. A grasshopper shake. That's true. So I spent a week every summer in Hilton Head with my extended step family.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely humans. Love them all so much. Shout out Huffs. And we would go, other kids and I would go to this one bar out by a pool, and we would order non-alcoholic versions of frozen things, and we would get a grasshopper sort of jam.
Yep. Nika says supper clubs have boozy ice cream drinks as dessert. That's the thing that's weird to me, right? Because it's like at the end of the meal, so you have to go home, right? That's the next thing you're doing.
Right.
And so that's the weird time to me to like have a drink. Like a lot of people will
Beer
be like,
milkshakes.
let's go to dinner and we'll go grab some drinks. Then we'll have some dinner and then we'll go home. And I'm like, that makes sense, right? Get some drinks, then you eat something, alcohol wears off a little, you head home. But to like top it off at the end, my goodness.
Well, I guess it's also the idea of like not having alcohol on an empty stomach.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, let's do a roll call. We've got Nico, Ian, Melissa, Septic, Trey, Diana, Craig, and Mordecai. Is there anybody else in the chat that is not one of those people? One of those people that I have announced. Any other people lurking in the chat over here on Twitch?
Septic objects to this entire concept.
Yes.
He just wants us to know.
Septic says milk and alcohol sounds horrendous.
Yep.
You know what's worse than that? Milk and orange juice.
You can sign in on more than two. That won't help anything because we are listing humans by name. So unless you sign in as your alter ego, Shreg.
Oh, goodness. Folks, I don't know what to tell you. I'm concerned about you.
Milk and gin are surprisingly good. Oh, God.
All right, not seeing any other folks, so it looks like we don't have enough. This is our second one in the row. I didn't.
That's very sad.
Here, I thought by splitting it up a little, people would like look forward to it a
Septic
bit
is
more.
going to find the imposter Charles and force him to play trivia.
That's nice. Well,
Then we would have 9.
we would have 9 at that point. All right, so we didn't do this, and I apologize. On Friday, I was being grumpy and distracted with other things. But we should do the shares and such because
Ow.
some people have already shared and hosted, I assume. And that is how we got to the number that we're at now. So let's go into this.
I feel like I should not have made my fancy passion fruit Japanese gin froze rosé. I don't even know how all those words turn into one thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Michael Barbine gets a point. Nobody else. No other shares
Barbine.
today. Very interesting. That might explain why we have so fewer people.
Whoa, what?
All right, Princess Fussy Pants, Old Guy Gaming Time. You may be able to check each of them out tonight because we might be doing some gaming tonight. Maybe some drunken dwarf miner, space miner
Yeah,
gaming.
maybe.
And the lovely Princess Fussy Pants, as you can see right here, might be streaming, so you can go check that out. Or Old Guy Gaming Time, my friend Mike. Septic gets a point, Trey gets a point, and Nico gets a point.
Your auto host happened, Trey. I see it.
Yep.
We were saying Barbine was the only person on Facebook.
Yeah. Only Facebook share was Barbine. All right, so those are all the points. And, of course, people got points for coming in and being first and second and third and stuff like that. So, who's our winner?
Nico.
Nico! Drunken Nico nails it. Look at that. Nico comes in while drunk and still just lashes all of you.
She came in hot.
She thought that she had to provide a question and still won. Just saying. Winner, winner, drinking dinner. Nico has also joined a bunch of different disc golf groups, giving me pointers on how to be less bad. Hey, Nico, here's my suggestion. Don't worry about being less bad. Worry about having more fun. It is disc golf. If you get really good at disc golf, you're still only really good at disc golf. You get my drift? That's not a big bragging thing. If you find it fun, do that thing. With that said, I can see how you'd want to get enough that when you throw it forward, it goes forward and stuff like that. I get that. But yeah. So that's the thing. Next, you're going to tell me to stop running all the things that burns. No.
I would never tell you to do that
You do
as a member of your board of directors.
Yes. Let's see. So, all right. We need an acceptance speech from Nico.
Oh, this will be good.
And a color for tomorrow, not tomorrow, for Tuesday's show. The day after tomorrow. Because we do every other day now, everybody. While she's doing that, don't forget, turn on your notifications, follow, and subscribe. We're on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. Hit all those up and make our numbers look awesome. And if we're not able to do a show, we will put it up on Twitter at A Wasted Hour, on Instagram and Facebook at Another Wasted Hour, to let you know that we are sorry. And then don't forget to check out Another Wasted group. So we're going to have a winner that we're going to announce on Tuesday. And it's going to be, it could be anyone. Any of you people could have won because there's no restriction. I haven't seen a lot of additional talking about the prizes.
But a bunch of people seemed excited about it. So I think
Yeah. Oh,
right,
so shut up, me. I don't want to hear me.
Oh, shut your face.
Shut me up, for God's sakes. Everybody seems to be excited about the idea of it. That's good. Ask people to stop by the group and put your thoughts there. Saw basically two dissenting views. One that said not that we shouldn't prevent people from winning every 4 weeks, and the other that said we should. So I guess we're just going to make a determination on that. Yep. Okay. So every 4 weeks it is.
That's amazing.
I think it's going to be better. So basically you can only win. This is how we're going to do it. It's going to be simple. You can only win once in a calendar month. So if you win on the first of the month, no matter how many weeks go by, you can't win until the calendar switches to the next month. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that seem good?
Yeah, we just need to make in here, we need to keep track of the winners historically so we can make sure.
So does that mean that the last person, the second to last person could win in the next month? Because I realized I said that in a weird way. I guess it should be 4 weeks. So
Let's do 4 weeks.
4 weeks. All right, so we're doing 4 weeks. I said it wrong. So when you win, You have to wait 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
You have to wait 4 weeks, and then you can win again.
Wait, is it I win this week and then there's 4 weeks of no winning and then I can win this week? Or is it I win this week and then there's 3 weeks of no winning and then I can win this week?
I said you win, and then you wait, and you said 4 weeks, and then I said, okay, and then you can win.
Okay.
Does that seem good? Does anyone have problems with that? You can win once every 5 weeks?
You can win once every 5 weeks.
2 fortnights. You have to wait 4
yes,
weeks.
you still send someone a gift.
Yes. Everything else exactly the same. But the thing, yeah, I guess every 5th week. You have to wait 4 weeks after you've won.
Correct.
Does that seem reasonable?
Yes, that's reasonable. And
Okay.
that is what we will do.
But yes, and then the way it's going to work is that the winner sends the next winner a prize.
So the winner on week 1 sends the winner on week 2 a prize. And the winner on week 2 sends the winner on week 3 a prize.
And on and on. And you can send them whatever, but it has to be legal to be able to be sent. And please don't murder people and get us in trouble or something.
Please don't send people drugs in the mail.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you should send them. You will not send them kitten poop or an actual kitten. I appreciate that. I think that that's good. But like, for instance, someone might send you kitty litter.
Septic says it's time to boil my kettle and actually start thinking again.
Yep. And then, so yeah. Or you could make a scrapbook album of kitten pictures for somebody and send that to them.
Ooh, I
Right?
wish I could win and Nico would send me that.
See, so there's lots of things that still can be done, but I think it's going to be fun and interesting. And you don't have to spend a lot of money on it. Okay, if you have something around the house that like you haven't really wanted, and you're like, here's this this set of
Vase.
screwdrivers that I haven't used very much. You could send that to them.
That'd
Just-
be funny.
I would say don't send people like garbage and stuff like that. Let's try and at least make it like moderately valuable to someone.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So that's fun. And then everybody knows each other. So I think we know. We did end up dating 100 messages. That is true. All right. So that's it.
We
right?
have to read Nico's acceptance speech.
Where did it go?
I just want to say thank you for showing up, even though we didn't get to play. It's going to be Halloween soon, so I'm going to need you all to get excited. Soon is a funny word. We have over a month and a half between.
You could
it's
win
2
twice.
months.
Yeah, you could win twice.
It's
between
more than
them.
2 months between now and Halloween.
Right. I would argue that's the case.
That's not soon.
I mean, it's sooner than last month.
Well,
Yeah.
Nico picks purple.
If you're not getting ready now, you're not prepared.
Okay.
I have a feeling that their house is insane.
Yeah.
They're going to have just all they're going to come at kids with like what was it, the chainsaws and things like that.
Yeah.
It's going to be wild. I have a chainsaw now. I should totally do that.
No.
Can we?
We don't have children come to our house.
That's because we don't decorate it all. We should decorate it up, and when they ring the doorbell, just start the chainsaw. And then the children were like, "Oh God, what is happening?"
We do not have kids or sidewalks where kids can visit.
I don't know. I think we had some at one point, but we literally don't even have lights on outside. So I think it's
Yeah, we really got to get that fixed.
they just don't even know to show up. It's fine. If we were to put something out, I think we would get kids. Would we get a lot of kids? No, but enough kids to scare the crap out of them with the chainsaw. Let's see. All right, everybody's saying thank you. Well, thanks. That's really nice.
That's real nice.
Nico says we don't have sidewalks or kids. Okay, so do you just have adult parties where everybody like dresses like as sexy things, like I'm a sexy food processor and things like that? That's a thing. Don't look at me like that. That's the thing.
Oh, I'm looking at you like that.
There's prove to me that there's no sexy food processor. You don't think that exists? It's probably right next to the sexy power washer outfit.
To make very sexy pesto, is that?
Yes, exactly. This is not. Don't look at me like I'm weird. This is a thing.
You're a little weird.
What? It's in the same aisle as sexy traffic cone.
Are you talking about brutal right now?
Maybe it could be. Who thinks Keaton has to dress up as sexy food processor? Are you kidding me? That's what I do. I process food, man. That's how I get this body. I make big pieces of food into smaller pieces of food.
With my mouth.
And eventually into kind of a brown mush. All right, so we are done with the show, everybody. What's the color that we're going to do tomorrow?
Purple.
Purple tomorrow. So, not tomorrow.
Craig Googled it. You got someone to Google it.
What? How is it not a thing? You're not looking in the right spot, Craig. All right, so that is it. Until Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy. Don't forget to take the precautions that you need to in order to maintain that. You'll want to keep social distancing. And if you can't do that, wear a mask. You don't have to wear a mask all of the time. You just have to wear a mask when you're going to be near other people because you don't know where they've been and they don't know where you've been. It's a polite thing to do. And then when you touch things, then you should wash your hands all the time. Anyway, just because of life. But now, especially before you put it into your cranium. So do those things. That's important. Shout out to all the people who have been essential workers through all of this. We appreciate it. And until Tuesday, what is the final word of the show? Nailing it.
Cuisinart.
You're a Cuisinart.
You're
All right.
Cuisinart.
Till Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, whatever. Bye.